Happy morning, students. How are you all? Hope you all will be fine. Okay, welcome to Blue Stars Higher Secondary School English online class. So today we are going to learn an important grammar, that is transformation of sentence. So what do you mean by transformation of sentence? It is nothing but in English there are different kinds of sentences to transfer from one to another. To transform sentences, you may need to know the method how to transfer sentence from to another. There are several methods to transfer sentence such as voice, degree, narration. Sentences according to their meaning, that is assertive, imperative, exclamatory, and so on. Sentences according to their structure, that is simple, complex, and compound. So it is very important grammar, that is simple, compound, complex. Here they are said there are different kinds of sentences to transfer from one to another. And to transform sentences, you may need to know the method how to transfer sentence from to another. So for that, what we have to do, so we need to change the sentence from one to another. We have to follow the structure. So here we are going to follow the structure for simple, compound, and complex. Today we will discuss how to change sentence based on their structure. There are three kinds of sentences according to their structure, such as simple, complex, and compound. What's a simple sentence? Simple sentence means it has one subject plus predicate. For example, because of his illness, he could attend the meaning. So here we are having phrase. What is my phrase? It doesn't give, it is a group of words which does not give a complete meaning. So here, because of his illness, he could attend the meeting. So simple sentence consists of one subject and one predicate. So what's my complex sentence? One complete sentence, also known as an independent or main class, plus one subordinate or dependent class, missing either a subject or a predicate, or introduced by a conjunctive adverb, that is although, however, moreover, etc. So here complex sentence it also known as an independent or main class, but it has one main class plus one subordinate class. So what is the subordinate class? It always depend on main class to give a complete meaning. So here we can see the example. Although he is rich, he is honest. So here, although he is rich, it is a subordinate class. He is honest is a main class. It is independent. But although he is rich is a dependent class. It always depend on main class to give a complete meaning. Here, I know that he would help me. So he would help me. It is a main class. I know that means it is a subordinate class and it always depend on main class to give a complete meaning. So students keep it in mind. Complex sentence consists of one main class plus one subordinate class. Then what's my compound sentence? Compound sentence, two complete sentences joined by a comma plus coordinate conjunction. What's the coordinate conjunction? And, or, nor, but, for, because, etc. So here compound sentence consists of two complete sentences, that is two main class joined by a comma plus coordinate conjunction. For example, I went there and found him racing. So here I went there. It is a main class. Found him racing. It is a main class. So what is the conjunction here? What is the quality conjunction? And. Then you can see the example. Read or you will fail. He is rich, but he is honest. So here, it is a correlative conjunction. So compound sentence is nothing but it has two main class and one conjunction. So what are the conjunction? And, or, nor, but, for, because, etc. Then how to transfer a sentence. So what's the rule one? We are having lot of structure. So the main thing is how to transfer a sentence. So in simple two, in complex, what is structure for two in complex? So that, and in compound and or. So here you can see the example. We read to learn. How will you change into complex? So I told you already, complex sentence consists of one subordinate class and one main class. Here we read that. Here you can see we read that, so we can learn. So here we are using so that. Then compound means we read and we learn. Compound sentence consists of two main class. What is the main class? We read and we learn. So these are two main class combined by conjunction, quality conjunction and. So what's the first rule in simple two? You have to change in complex so that, then in compound and or. So this is the rule one. Then you can see the exercise here. We exercise to be fit. So the given a is in complex. You have to change it into complex. Then the people of Bangladesh fought to save the countries. Now you have to change this into compound. Man eats so that they can live. So here you can identify the whether the given sentence is in it a simple sentence or complex sentence or compound sentence. First sentence, see, look at this. Be exercise to be fit. So what type of sentence it is? Simple, because two here. It is a hint. So how will you change to complex? Be exercise so that we can be fit. So complex sentence consists of one subordinate class plus one main class. So here in second, the people of Bangladesh fought to save the country. So they are told to change it into compound. How will you change? The people of Bangladesh fought and they saved the country. Compound sentence consists of two main class. So what is the main class here? The people of Bangladesh fought. It is a main class, and another main class is they saved the country. So it is a main class. What's the conjunction here? And then man eat so that they can live. So you have to change it into simple. How will you change? Man eat to live. So this is the exercise. Next, what is this rule 2? In simple, in spite of, despite. In complex, though, although. In compound, but or yet you can use. For example, despite being poor, he is honest. So though he, while changing to complex, though he is poor, he is honest. In compound, he is poor, but he is honest. So you have to read the structure. So now you can see the exercise here. In spite of his poverty, he is honest. Despite being rich, he leads a poor life. He is ill, but he can run fast. So the first sentence you have to change into complex. The given sentence is in simple sentence because in spite of is, what's the key word here? In spite of. So now you have to change into complex. So the complex sentence consists of one subordinate class and one main class. So how will you change? Though he is poor, he is honest. So here, though he is poor is a subordinate class and he is honest is a main class. Then despite being rich, he leads a poor life. We are changed into compound sentence. He is rich, but he leads a poor life. So compound sentence consists of two main class and a conjunction. So he is rich. It is a main class and he leads a poor life. It is a main class. What's the conjunction here? But. Then third one, he is ill but he can run fast. We are changed into simple sentence. In spite of his being ill, he can run fast. So this is the structure for second type. Then third one, what's the structure? Verb plus ing while writing in complex, since or as, and in compound and so. So here you can see the example, being punished. So here verb be plus ing, being punished. He wept. While writing in complex, as he was punished, he wept. Then in compound, he was punished and so he wept. Now we can see the exercise. What's the exercise here? Being poor, Ruble could not buy a chain. So the given sentence is in what type of sentence? What type of sentence? That is in simple. Now you have to change it into compound. So second one, since the water was very hot, I could not drink it. And what's the third one? Closing the door, he went back to work. So here now you can change. Since Rubel was poor, he could not buy a chain. Then the water being very hot, I could not drink it. Then he closed the door and so he went back to work. So this is the structure for rule 3 and exercise for rule 3. Then what's the rule for in simple NF or 2 2? So it is in a simple compound complex. The rule 4 is very easy because it is easy for you to transfer the sentence from simple to compound or compound to complex or complex to simple. So you can see the sentence in simple to NF or 2 2 why you have to change to complex so that or negative. Then in compound very and you can see here example he is too weak to walk. So how will you change in complex? He is so weak that he can't walk. So here you are using negative can't. Then compound he is very weak and he cannot walk. Now we can see the exercise. Sohel was too honest to show excuse. He is too weak to carry the load. They were very nice and could not be used just at present. So here you can change the first sentence. You have to change into complex. How will you change? Sohel was so honest that he could not show excuse. Then second sentence they told to change it into compound. He is what's the structure? He is very weak and he cannot carry the load. Then they were too nice to use just at present. So this is the very easy structure that is 2 2 in simple, in compound, very and in complex. So that. Then rule 5. What's the rule 5? In simple without or in complex if or in case in compound we can use or. You can see the example here. Without reading you will fail. Then how will you change to complex? If you do not read you will fail. In compound read or fail you will fail. So what's the exercise for this? Here we can see without working hard you can't success in life. So you have to change into complex. So what's the answer? If you do not work hard you can't success in life. Then if you do not run fast you will catch the train. You have to change into simple. Without running fast you will not catch the train. Then in compound sentence, without working hard, you will not prosper in life. So I will change to compound, work hard or you will not prosper in life. So rule 6 is in simple at the time, then in complex when, compound and. So how will you what see the sentence? He woke up at the time of raining. Then how will you change it to complex? He woke up when it was raining. Then while writing in compound, it was raining and he woke up. Now we can see the exercise. When they were when they were playing, it began to rain. Then how will you can change into simple? What's the answer? At the time of raining, it began to rain. Then at the age of 4, he left the village. He had to change it into complex. So what's the answer? When he was 4, he left the village. Then in spring, the cuckoo sings. So you have to change into compound. It was spring and the cuckoo sings. So this is the rule 7, that is in simple adjective. If the sentence is in adjective, you have to change it to complex by using that or which, then in compound and. For example, it was a red ball. So I will change it to complex. It was a ball that or which we can use for in complex was red. It was a ball that was red or which was red. Then in compound, it was a ball and it was red. So the given sentence is in adjective. In simple, so you have changed into complex. What's the word that or which? It is a relative pronoun. And in compound, we can use and. So you can see the example here. It was a blue gold macaw. Then I have an honest friend. He has a white car which is extraordinary. So how will you change it into complex? It was a gold macaw which was blue. Then I have a friend which is honest or who is honest. Then he has an extraordinary white car. The students just listen. Simple sentence means it has one subject and one predicate. So in compound sentence means two main class and one conjunction. Complex means one subordinate class and one main class. So what's the rule one? Here we can use two in simple, in complex, so that, or in compound and or. So in rule two is in simple sentence we use in spite of despite. We have to change the complex sentence by using though or although. In compound but. Then in third type, if the simple sentence is in verb plus ing. We have changed it to complex in since or as, and in compound and so. So in rule 4, to in complex we have to change it to so that in negative type, and in compound very and. So in rule 5, without, if the sentence is in without in simple, we have to change it to complex if or in case, or in compound or. So rule 6 is at the time. In complex you have changed in the word by using when, then in compound and. Then rule 7, the given sentence is in adjective. You have to use in complex by using that or which, and in compound and. So students listen carefully. Everything we have to write in your grammar note or fair note. So please keep it in mind and read the structure well, and you can practice by in your own sentence. We have given the sentence in your guide itself. So you can practice by using this structure. Hope you would have all understood, students. Thank you, students. Have a good day.